Hello and welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is doing well. I am back with another update video. Just before I begin the video, just quick channel update. So basically, I am now back at work. I actually had my first full week back last week, which went fine. Usually, I would not be recording around this time. I'd actually be pretty much out the door ready to go and start my shift, but I am on a later shift today, so it's given me a little bit of time just to record this. But going forth, unless I'm doing something similar, videos are going to be a little bit more spaced out. It may be that I do brief videos on my phone just to get around, just to get some content on the channel, but there won't be a full um, production video unless I have some time off, or like I said, I get asked to do a later shift. So that's just gives you a little bit of idea what's going on with the channel. But let's get on with the update. So I've got 8 pickups in this video, basically covering the last few weeks. So let's not waste time and get straight to it. So the first pickup is from Asda. A few weeks back, I went out to do a bit of shopping. I was looking around the media section. I actually had a couple of titles in mind based on what I've seen on the Asda website. They had Superman Red Son, Venom and Aquaman all on 2 for 8 promotion. So I went up there to basically have a look to see what they had. Unfortunately, they didn't have any of the titles, but they did have this on the offer, and it's something that I'm not particularly a fan of, but this piqued my interest. It looked really fun film, and I was Detective Pikachu. Basically, it's a live action Pokemon film. It's, it, I think it's loosely based on the Detective Pikachu games. What really sold it for me was the fact that Pikachu was voiced by Ryan Reynolds, aka Deadpool. So I'm looking for really interested in checking this one out. Being a DVD, it's pretty bare bones for special features. There's just one featurette called My Pokemon Adventure with Justice Smith, and that's it. But for £5, couldn't really pass it up. The next 3 titles were the last of my purchases from Amazon. Basically used up the last of some vouchers I had stored up on there. Got these for a really good deal, so couldn't really pass on. The first one is a 80s comedy that I've never seen before. I've heard it's really fun. It was a really good price, so I thought I'd take a chance on it, and that is Weekends at Bernie's. And what this basically is, stars Andrew McCarthy, who was in some of the big films of the 80s, such as Pretty in Pink, St. Elmo's Fire. I believe he was in Mannequin as well. and it's basically his character and Jonathan Silverman's character, who found out that the insurance company they work for is pretty dodgy, and the in order to keep the silence, they're invited out to um, basically hang out with their boss on Long Island, and they soon found out that the boss has been murdered. So in order to avoid being killed themselves, they have to try and convince everyone that the eponymous Bernie is still alive. It's a network film release, so again, these network releases are pretty bare bones. Just has a trailer and a TV spot. But yeah, definitely interested in checking this one out. The next two titles are really childhood favourites. It's spin-off movies from one of my favourite shows when I was growing up. As the two Thunderbirds films, not the horrific 2004 film. These these came out 2 years apart in the 1960s at the height of the Thunderbirds craze. So we have 1966's Thunderbirds Are Go, not to be confused with the sadly now finished sequel or reboot TV series. And then we have 1968 Thunderbirds 6. And basically these two films are just like extended uh, episodes. The episodes were usually around 40-45 minutes long. These are full-blown 90-minute films. Thunderbirds Or Go is sees international rescue attempt to save the spaceship Zero X from an attack by Martians. And then Thunderbird 6 introduces a new vehicle to help Lady Penelope out. I did have both these films on one DVD set, and what I've noticed is they've basically ported some of the features from those DVDs over to the Blu-rays, but they do have a few additional extras. So the full special features list for Thunderbirds Are Go is an introduction by Jerry Anderson called Countdown to Thunderbirds, a making of the film called Entertainment Is Go, unseen test footage with Sir Cliff Richards and the Shadows. Basically, the Shadows have a cameo in the film in a bar scene, but it's not them, it's the younger versions of them. It's basically their kids. So Sir Cliff Richards voices a younger version of himself. It also has the music video by the Shadows called Shooting Star, feature called History and Appeal, Factory Dolls and Rockets featurette, Epics in Miniature featurette, photo gallery, a feature called Come With Me to the Rushes, feature What Does FAB Mean, the US trailer, the UK trailer, an audio commentary with the late Sylvia Anderson, who voices Lady Penelope, and director David Lane. An isolated score track, which basically is just the film with the music playing in the background. There's no dialogue at all, and then it comes with a little booklet which it's got some nice production stills from the film. Also has some of the promotional, some little words and featurettes about the film's production. So you got a nice shot of one of the film posters. Just flick through, there's some more film posters, including some of the international ones, which the film in international waters are known as L'Odyssée du Cosmos. Sounds very exotic. And then you've got some of the other promotional work for the film. The special edition of Century 21 magazine, novelisation of the film, and the actual record by Cliff Richard and the Shadows. Little thing on some of the deleted scenes that were actually shown on bubblegum cards and production stills that came out after the film. So there was a TV interview with Jeff Tracy that was cut out. A scene with the Hood, Lady Penelope and Parker on board a Fireflash airliner, and an alternate launch for Thunderbird 3. Then at the back it's got the credits for the voice actors. So it was basically the cast list for the TV show. So you had Peter Danley as Jeff, Shane Rimmer, Sylvia Anderson, Jeremy Wilkin, Matt Zimmerman, David Graham, Christine Finn, and Ray Barrett. And then at the back, another really nice poster artwork. So that was Thunderbirds A Go. For Thunderbirds 6, special features, again, Countdown to Thunderbirds with Jerry Anderson, featurette on Lady Penelope, featurette called Building Better Puppets, photo gallery, a call from Stanley Kubrick, which sounds interesting, Tiger Moth featurette, a television tribute, the original US trailer, an audio commentary again with Sylvia Anderson and David Lane, again isolated score track, and another booklet which again has some nice artwork. So there's another film poster on the back of the booklet, and there's the poster there. And some really nice feature, just basically some pictures, artwork, um, some little FAB facts. One of the interesting facts was that Ray Barry was not available for the film to reprise his role as John Tracy, so it actually went to Keith Alexander. That was the only cast change for the main crew and side characters. So yeah, definitely looking forward to revisiting these two films. The next two titles were from eBay. The first one is the final piece of my Blackadder collection, but I was left a bit disappointed with this one. Basically, this took nearly a week to arrive. After being dispatched, it was supposed to arrive or sometime between the Wednesday and the Friday the week before last. It actually didn't turn up until last Monday, and it was in horrible condition. It was basically, I went into a rant on a video not long back, where I wasn't happy about packaging causing damage to films, and this again, this was marked as being in very good condition. It arrived in a standard letter envelope, wrapped in parcel tape, and the disc had come loose on it. And looking at the case itself, it is not in good condition. Don't know if the camera will pick it up. Just trying to get into the light, but there, I don't know if you can just about see it. There is a ring, a coffee stained ring on the front of the case, and the disc itself is, again, I don't know how well this will be picked up, but the disc is just scratched to bits from where it's come out the case. So the actual DVD, I only showed part of the cover there just to show the ring, is Blackadder Back and Forth, which was I believe it was a Sky One special, a reunion special from 1999. Which is basically Blackadder celebrating the turn of the millennium on New Year's Eve, and he discloses that he's built a time machine, and he basically wages £10,000 to anyone who cares to ask him to go back in time and collect some from a historical time point. But it also contains two bonus shows. the Cavalier Years, which was a comic relief special. It's set in 1648, and then a video diary about the making of the show shot through the eyes of Baldrick. So this now completes my Blackadder collection. I now have everything that was made for this classic BBC franchise. All 4 series, Christmas special, and now this one. The other title came in much better condition. It's a amicus horror film that I've been wanting in the collection for a long time. Stars 2 of my favourite horror actors, Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee, and that is Dr. Terror's House of Horrors. And this basically is about Peter Cushing's character is a fortune teller. And pretty much is an anthology film, which is something I'm a big fan of horror anthology films. As far as special features, there's an audio commentary with Freddie Francis, an additional audio commentary with Alan Bryce, a photo gallery, film notes, biographies on Freddie Francis, Peter Cushing, Christopher Lee, and Donald Sutherland, who we've only just discovered is in this film, and then just the audio and aspect ratios. But this is really cheap. I'm surprised I got it this cheap, but I'm finally happy to have this in the collection. And the final 2 pickups. These were pickups from Poundland last week. I believe I picked these up last Tuesday, last Wednesday, can't remember. I literally just went in there for a nose. Wasn't expecting to pick anything up because Poundland's, with being in lockdown, it was still open through lockdown, but it hasn't really been getting much in. But I went in there just to nose anyway, and they actually did have some new DVD titles, and these were the 2 that caught my eye the most. The first one is a Peanuts film from, I believe it's from the 70s. I think that's right. Can't really remember without looking it up, but it is a boy named Charlie Brown, and I love anything to do with Peanuts. The Peanuts gang, and it's basically the first big screen Peanuts film. Not really much to say. It part of the film is set at the start of baseball season for the kids, and then Charlie Brown is in a spelling bee, so a lot of hijinks involved there. And this one, the artwork didn't really not really a fan of this artwork, but these were my favourite films growing up. It's one of my favourite animated slash live action slash comic book franchises. There's the first two Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles films. Uh, yeah, that I don't know what they were thinking with that artwork. That artwork, uh, what year is this from? 2010. That looks closer to the 2007 sort of CGI film, but it is the first two 90s films. So they got the better looking artwork on the back there. So yeah, you've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 1990 and Secret of the Use from 1991. As I said, I absolutely love these films. They're on, it is on just the one disc, both films on the one disc. Um, it's bare bones as far as by the way, Charlie Brown DVD, bare bones. This one is basically special features of both from the original film, which is sorry, just the one special feature. It's from the original film, and that is the Behind the Shells documentary. So that is it. That is all my pickups for now. As I said, I'm not back in work now, so unless I'm doing what I'm doing today as of recording this by working later, there won't be a full production video. It may be that I do a quick 5-10 minute video on my iPhone, um, but we'll just have to see how I can work around that. But for now, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below if you've seen any of the films that I've shown off in this video. And all that's left to say is, this being Blue Geek Reviews, I've been the Blue Geek, and I will see you next time.